The applicant believes the Hawaiian sanctuary will be a perfect example of agricultural and ecotourism and will be an important addition to Pahoa and the Hawaiian island community. This is the applicant's site plan. For reference, we have Highway 130 on the right side of the map. They have a driveway entrance from the highway to the 11.33 acre area that the facility will be located on. The remainder of the property will stay in its natural form. These are site photos. This is a site photo fronting the subject property on Highway 130, looking north towards Pahoa Town, with the entrance on the left. This is looking towards Leilani Estates and Kaimu, with the subject property on the right. And this is the driveway entrance from Highway 130. This is the parking area for the facility. This is the proposed health and wellness center. These are some photos of that center. These are some of the rooms that are part of it, and this is the area that the certified kitchen will be located within. This is more of a close-up of that area where they prepare their different health drinks and meals. Here are some photos of some of the farming that is going on site. These are the organic vegetables being grown. These are taro patch that's being raised, also as well as cacao, and they also have numerous types of fruit trees that are being grown on the property. The planning director is recommending that the Planning Commission approve this request with the conditions within the recommendation. Before we conclude our presentation, I just want to bring to your attention some last minute items that came our way. This was submitted to the Planning Department this morning. This is a petition or petitions signed people in support of the proposed request. Additionally, we've received approximately 20 letters of support through email, which has been sent to the commission and also part of your packet. And lastly, we'd like to make a change on the record. This is a simple change. Just for background, this actual application came before the Planning Commission or not before the Planning Commission. It was submitted to the Planning Department in 2012 when we sent out the comments to the different governmental agencies. Department of Transportation requested that the applicant conduct a traffic impact analysis report. So it's been a process, but they have concluded that. That is Exhibit 2 within the background. And at this time, looking at the cost of that, where they're located, it's pretty exorbitant. So they'd like to ask if we can change on the record, just to add the word possibly drill a well. So that way, if they are able to come up with the funds to do that, that they would be able to do that. But that the 30,000 gallon tank and the 2,500 gallon tank would be sufficient even without the well for the proposed facility. So this would be a simple addition of the word possibly on page 4 under number 22, and we'll put it, water would be provided possibly by drilled well and supplemented by 2 catchment systems. And the same change would happen on page 5 of the recommendation. And this would be on the second paragraph. I believe that concludes our presentation. Are there any questions?
Commissioners, any questions for Jeff?
Water on site that meets the state drinking water quality standards. And I think a submittal from the applicant said they're going to do that by trucking in potable water from a county system.
Correct.
In that case, condition number 8, applicant shall provide bottled water for guests of the retreat operation, is redundant and could easily be removed.
I was able to make contact with a representative of the State Department of Health, and he did confirm that Chapter 50 not only covers improvements associated with the certified kitchen, but does extend to potable water that is served to the guests. So that can be accomplished in 2 basic ways. One, via a public water system, whether county or privately maintained but designed to county standards and approved by the Department of Health, or by bringing in water in approved containment vessels. Everything will be done under the auspices of the Department of Health. So we do have a condition that requires it. Therefore, the applicant will be compelled to satisfy those requirements. So we do concur that the bottled water condition would be redundant.
Good morning. If you would both remain standing for just a second, raise your right hand. And do you swear or affirm to tell the truth on this matter now before the Planning Commission? Please be seated. Good morning. It helps us a great deal if whoever's speaking speaks directly into the microphone so we get a good transcript. You're giving the baton to him to go forward? Okay. And just let us know what's on your mind. Appreciate it.
Well, I am Steve Lund, and the founder of Hawaiian Sanctuary as it is, and I'm very pleased to be here in front of the esteemed commission and all the people here and supporters of Hawaiian Sanctuary. And it's been a long road, and I'm here to answer any questions that you may have.
Ma'am, did you have anything you wanted to add, or? Not at this time. Commissioners, anyone have any questions for the applicant? Yes, Commissioner Hinkle.
Mr. Lund, you're okay with the changes that were announced by the presenter?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
And he asked about the changes, but you've received the planning director's background report and the recommendation reports. Are you in agreement with the recommendation from the director?
I am.
Do you have any other comments other than your response to Mr. Hinkle? No?
No, not at this time.
Very well. Commissioners, any other questions? Thank you. I've got 10 people that have signed up to testify on this matter, and I think I'm going to call you up at least 4 at a time. Good morning. If all 4 of you could please raise your right hand, and do you swear or affirm to tell the truth on this matter now before the Planning Commission?
I do.
Do. Thank you. Good morning. Thank you for being here. You can be seated. Start wherever you want. Use the microphone. Speak directly into it.
My name is Tara Ann Pronk. I am in deep service to this project and feel honored to be here, and I feel so grateful for all of the energy, effort, and safety that you provide with this process. So thank you, and I'm full in support of this project. Thank you.
I'm about sustainability, and when Captain Cook supposedly discovered the island, there was upwards of 500,000 people living here sustainably. Now we have less than a third of that number of people, and we're importing 90% of our food. Personally, I'm on a mission to be an example, like Hawaiian Sanctuary. This morning, I picked a papaya, non-GMO, corn, jicama that doesn't come from Mexico, sweet potatoes, little cucumber that I picked this morning. And at the end of this building, my electric car that has 33,000 gas-free miles is charging thanks to the county. I have a very low carbon footprint. I want to say that what I've learned at Hawaiian Sanctuary, I have doubled the output of my food using principles of permaculture, biochar, creating all of my own fertilizer inexpensively from debris laying on my land, and that I tout myself as an inspiration of others, and Hawaiian Sanctuary is doing that on a much broader scale.
In my experience, what Steve and the entire sanctuary is doing is proposing something that will have a huge impact, not only to our local community, but to all of Hawaii. Because as my good friend Lauren said, growing our own food here is really essential, and providing that education is very, very important. I live in Hawaiian Paradise Park on Kaloli Point, about 10 minutes from Sanctuary, and I look forward to the future development of that and having it be a real star in the map of Puna.
I am a clinical hypnotist, and it is my dream personally to be able to offer an outreach through Hawaiian Sanctuary to the community locally, the mind-body connection to food and healing. And so when I was at Kupu Center in Pahoa, before we were run out by the lava, I was offering outreach there, free weight control workshops to the local community that needs to learn more, not only about sustainability and growing their own food, but what to eat and how to eat properly, and portion control, and self-esteem, and a lot of the emotional components to wellness and health. So it's my dream on a personal level, as well as a community level, that Hawaiian Sanctuary is able to blossom as a educational offering hub, and also a place for the community to meet and learn through classes and workshops and retreats. And some of those retreats do require some overnight accommodations for them to learn 2 days in a row or follow a food or drink program. And so it's my hope that this jewel, this potential jewel, will become a hub for not only sustainability, but for health and wellness.
My name is Makelani Kaivi Komo'o Kekuo Kalani Henry. And I am a Kumu Ilele Ona Kupuna, and that means I am a teacher, messenger for the ancestors. So we're talking about pre-Christian, we're talking about ancient, we're talking about my home, that this Aina, our land, is still home to many of us Hawaiians. We have no other home. We cannot go back anywhere else. This is it for us. So for me, as a teacher, Ho'oponopono Keala, as a teacher of Ho'oponopono, some of you may know that our healing methods is about helping in the community, as well as one-on-one, as well as sharing the aloha spirit, as well as promoting the oneness of aloha lokahi, the love and unity. All that which everyone in the world wants to know more about. They come to our islands, yes, for the food, yes, for the climate, yes, for the beauty, yes, for the music, yes, for everything. But they are also searching for our cultural roots. They want to know more about us. And every one of us who come here from different lands, including different lands, and you who are here from generations before, also, your alohas, our alohas, your mixture upon our land becomes you also and your land too. So with that in mind, I, as a teacher, pass on these messages that we are all in the same canoe, all of us. And because of that, it is as well your concern, as well as it is mine, as well as it is the Hawaiian Sanctuary, to bring back as much as they can also, with the help of some of us Hawaiians who are still here, who can still help to promote the kiakahi, the purpose, the aloha, the love. It is all about the healing. And I am so maikai, so pono in excellence that we have a place here in Pahoa, home of the daggers, if you will. And I say that lovingly. Okay? But these are the things that not only teaches all of us who are residents of Moku Keawe, of this beautiful island, but that others who come here too can be supported, can know about us, can know about the food, the growing, the teachings, all of it. And this is happening through our Hawaiian sanctuary. And yes, I approve of it. And yes, I am so grateful to each one of you here, sitting here, who I'm sure see the same light as I do. And I'm so thankful that you're taking a position that few of us would want to do, but you are serving the community in such an aloha way. Mahalo, thank you so much.
Aloha kakahiaka. Good morning, everyone. My name is Ehulani Stephanie, and I am a kumuhula, and I've been teaching about 26 years now, and I've been at the Hawaiian Sanctuary about maybe 6 years or so, and I'm so grateful because I go there and I teach hula, which is hula kahiko, the traditional hula, and Tara Ann met me and she didn't want to charge me for using the facilities in her large building. I go there once a week, and we stay there from 4 o'clock till 8 o'clock at night. We start with the children and then with the adults. And she said she wants to give back to the Aina, to our land, and to our culture, to help it to grow, to continue to grow. And in exchange, all she asks is whenever she has guests, if they are able to come to my classes and join the classes so they can learn about our culture and about our hula and about our love and aloha. And I'm so, so grateful to the Hawaiian Sanctuary, Tara Ann and Steve. And I totally support them and the Hawaiian Sanctuary and all the goodness that they're doing for our land and our people. Mahalo.
So I like to make yoga available to everybody, regardless of their ability to pay, just so people can show up for their own wellness. As Graham was saying, we don't have spaces like that. The one space we did had we lost because the lava was coming. So I have a community of people that are waiting to do yoga. We meet when we can. So a space like this is really needed in the Puna area. Thank you. I completely support mile marker 12. Thank you.
I have taken part in all of these Puna centers and done activities there for all of these years in space, at Kalani, at Coco's, at all of them, Uncle Robert's, everywhere, all of these community centers. And everybody has issues with getting their permits, keeping their permits. My feeling about Hawaiian Sanctuary, mile marker 12, is that from the beginning, they have actually been trying to do it the right way, which I don't see everywhere. They've really been trying to do it by code, been trying to do it the way you all want it, been trying to make it right. And you can feel that when you're up there. It's a really classy joint. It's lovely to be there. It feels healthy. The environment is productive, educational. It's a great spot. So I just want to say that I completely support them, and I hope that you do too. And we need more of this, and we need it to start out right and fly right, and be available to the whole community, people of all ages, people from everywhere, from here, letting it happen in Puna. So thank you for letting it happen in Puna.
Puna is a model right now already for sustainability. The county and the state talk about sustainability goals and food security, energy. And if you go out to Puna now, we have huge communities that live off grid. We have permaculture everywhere. And it's a different model than you see in Kona, Maui, Kauai, Oahu, where we have Walmarts and 7-Elevens and McDonald's and gas stations and shopping centers popping up everywhere. And I think, I hope you'll support this, because these are the kind of things that offer alternatives to that, to saving Hawaii in some ways. I mean, I left Oahu, Kauai, and Maui because of those type of developments, and I moved to Puna because that's how I want to live. I don't want to live with Walmart and that kind of stuff. So please support this. It's a great thing. There's a lot of those going on out there. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right, public testimony is closed. Commissioners, I would now entertain a motion for action.
Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. With that, we'll take the roll. Commissioner Henkel?
Aye.
Commissioner Ikeda?
Aye.
Commissioner Clarkson?
Aye.
Commissioner Dela Cruz?
Aye.
Commissioner Moses?
Aye.
And Mr. Chairman.
Aye.
The motion passes 6-0.
Thank you. You'll get formal notification by mail in writing, okay? Good luck to you. Aloha. Okay, we're going to move to the second item on our agenda. King's Chapel, Honoka'a, use permit 16-062. Okay, again, we're